Hi everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. This is Tina with Tina's Craft Creations. I'm on today with a small project share of what I made using the Maggie Holmes Paraol collection. This is the first time I've actually played with the collection since I purchased it last year. So a friend of mine who I have not swapped with in a really long time, her name is Gigi. She and I used to do pocket letter swaps pretty frequently back in the day. And she reached out to me recently and asked me if I wanted to do a swap with her since we hadn't swapped in a few years. And I told her that I would be happy to. And we decided to do a Maggie Holmes swap, a flip book, or yeah, like a flip book and an embellishment box is what we decided on. So I'm going to show you guys what I made. The first thing I made is a little embellishment box. Now I did use one of the Dollar Tree embellishment boxes, the flatter ones. I used this beautiful floral paper in the background. I layered up a rosette that I had in my stash from, I believe, Cheryl's shop. And then I also included lots of chipboard, this frame, this little deer, the little bird's nest, and then this came from the Thickers pack, and I added some gold thread. And then I used this like rope cording that I had in my stash from Hobby Lobby as the piece to circle the box. And then I added a pale pink, a white, and a sagey green seam binding trim to this piece here. So I didn't do any sewing. I was just kind of hitting a wall, and I just decided to decorate it without doing any sewing, but I still think it looks really pretty, and I hope that she likes it. I did also on the inside, I just added a piece of paper to cover the backing, and I didn't want to do any kind of layering because it sits against this piece, so I just added some flat cardstock stickers. Now in the embellishment box, I added some of these little flat back flowers that I got from Temu, some little butterflies I got from Hobby Lobby, these little enamel heart stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby. I just cut them up and added them into the box. A bunch of wire wrap beads that I made quite some time ago. Some of the little velour, or like the velvety or corduroy kind of little flatback hearts that I have in my stash, the pink and the mustard yellow, and then also these little mustard yellow and pink fluffy flowers. They're kind of like fabric-y, and I thought maybe she could use those in some of her projects. I added some wood veneers here, some cameras, some little bicycles, and some houses, all of the elements that were kind of part of this collection. In this one I have some flatback bows, a little pink flatback bow, and then some little charms that are shaped like little light bulbs. I hauled these quite some time ago. Just kind of threw in a little random mix in this one. I have these little like crocheted, or not really crocheted, they're just like fabric hearts that I thought maybe she could use. Some flat back little flower shapes. I think they're flowers, but to me they could also look like butterflies, I guess, from Hobby Lobby, and like all the different colors that came in the pack. And then some of these little flat puffy gold stars. So I just included all of that in this embellishment box for her. And so I also made a flip book. Well, it's kind of like a little album type of book instead of like an actual flip book. I haven't made a flip book in a really long time, but I've been wanting to use my mini cinch that I bought several months ago. I was having a really tough time yesterday with it because the tutorials I was watching, they were kind of misleading. Some of them said one thing, some said another, and I was just getting really confused and frustrated. But I finally put this little album together. Now I did make it super chunky, and there is no closure, but she can definitely take out some of the items inside and use this as like a little album. So I did back the front and the front cover and the back cover with cardstock over chipboard so that it's nice and sturdy. Use this beautiful floral paper with the flowers, or the little butterflies, excuse me, a rosette that I had. I think I got these ones from Lori over at Creating for Fun. Layered up some vellum florals, some little thickers, these like epoxy thicker type things. I did lose the tiny little apostrophe as I was like putting it on. It like flew somewhere across the desk and I couldn't find it, so I just used a little enamel dot. And then I added these colorful enamel dots here, and I layered up this little ephemera piece, the house, with a chipboard house over top of it, puffed up to make it look like it's sort of like in front of that house, and then a little deer puffy sticker. I also put a little puffy sticker floral piece on this rosette. Okay, and I try to keep some of these relatively flat just because some of them are kind of chunky, and then that way she can also add pictures or journaling or whatever if she would like to. This I just use in ephemera piece. It's like a vellum with the gold foiling, and then this came from the little like it's like a little stationery pack, and so it's like a little journaling spot. And again, she could use this as a little album if she wants to. And then this is just cut apart from a 12 by 12 paper. Added some of these little epoxy buttons that came in the little embellishment pack. This one I try to keep fairly flat as well. I used some pieces from the papery pack and also one of the cardstock stickers and a chipboard sticker. I did take off some of the thickness of the chipboard to make it a little less thick. So again, she could add a picture here or something like that. Now this page, I made some little mini envelope embellishments, and I think they are so cute. I'm like obsessed with making these little mini envelopes now. Now these are a little bigger than the ones I made for Laura because I found another envelope die in my stash that I have probably never used. So I'm obsessed with making these. I'll probably make more with another collection I'm getting ready to work with. I just layered up some little pieces from the collection, and I added these little Rosie Studio stickers, sentiment stickers that I'm obsessed with because you guys know I love adding sentiments to my embellishments. And then here's two more of those really cute little mini envelope embellishments. And I just think they're so, so cute. Some of them have gold thread. These are like little puffy buttons that came from the puffy stickers. I added a little puffy bow on the swan. Cardstock stickers I took the stickiness off of. And these are just in with a glue dot. So she can definitely take these out and use them. Little enamel stickers. This is an envelope that came from the stationery pack. Now when I was punching this, I didn't get this one punched very well, so I apologize, Gigi, if you're watching this video. But it is mostly in there without any problem, and I just added a flat sticker. Now inside here, I do have some little mini white doilies that I got from Doodlebug from the scrapbook store, like about an hour from me. I sealed it up with one of the little clear stickers from the sticker rolls that came with that collection. This one, I just, again, used some papery pack flat pieces, a little frame, some chipboard, no, these are cardstock butterflies. I just puffed them up on very thin foam. This is a chipboard piece. Again, I took some of the thickness off of it, and these are from that Thickers pack. She could easily add some pictures in here. This one, again, I try to keep it fairly flat. I just used it cut apart from the collection, added some little puffy hearts. Now, this is also from the stationery pack. This is a little, library pocket. I just hole punched it just like the papers, added some flat added this flat, I think this is an ephemera piece, the little deer, and then a tag, excuse me, from the ephemera pack. And then this page, I created some little mini memory dex cards using the Scrap Diva Designs mini scrapbook or mini memory dex card set. I did not layer them up like with shakers or anything because again I wanted to make this as flat as possible. But I did use 2 pieces of cardstock and cut them out and then just layered them up so they were a little bit more sturdy. So she can definitely use these as memory dex cards, or she can use them as embellishments on something. Again, I just used puffy stickers, Rosie Studio sentiment stickers, ephemera pieces, cardstock stickers, and whatnot. I love how I added that tiny little bee over the little floral basket on the bike. And then this is the other mini memory dex. I think it's so cute. Added some gold threads, some chipboard. Again, I took some of the thickness off, layered up some ephemera pieces, or cardstock stickers, excuse me, that I took some of the stickiness off of, and some enamel dots. I also took a tag from the ephemera piece, from a pack, stapled on this this mustardy ribbon with the gold flecks that I got from Joann's. From the Thickers alpha stickers, I added this high on here, and this one I just tried to add like just some like flat pieces, some cardstock, some pieces from the papery pack, some thickers. Now in this page is just this little glassine bag that I glued on with glue dots, so she can remove this and use this whole page for for an album, photos, or journaling spot or whatever. And then I just sealed that again with one of those little stickers from the sticker roll. And then this is the last 2 pages. I used some of the sewn crepe paper from the embellishments pack. I used some floral ephemera pieces. I did puff this one up on very thin foam. Added the little church from the chipboard pack, some little puffy hearts, and a cardstock sticker. And then again, this one is just flat as possible. I just used one of these ephemera, or the papery pack, like photos of a swan, some little florals from the papery pack, and then this is from the Thickers. It says Love Without Limits, and then this one is the last page. This is the back cover. I used that splendid large piece from the chipboard, added some little puffy butterflies and a cardstock butterfly and a gold frame from the ephemera pack and a little white doily, which these are like the doilies that I put in that envelope a few pages up. So, and then on the back, I just put my little sticker. So again, she can definitely take a lot of things out of here and make it less thick and use it as a little album if she would like. So it's not quite a flip book. It's more like a little mini album, but I do like how it came out despite the fact that I was having trouble with my mini cinch. But now that I know how to use it, I will be using it more to make little books like this. So yeah, that is my quick little project share for my friend Gigi, who I'll be sending this off to. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you've not already, I'd greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.